All right, career conquerors, let's get into part 2 of the Shitty Bosses series. And today we're talking about one of the most draining, soul-snatching leadership styles out there. It's the toxic manager. Now listen, insecurity, like we talked about last time, is one thing, but toxicity, that is a whole other beast. So how do you know you're dealing with a toxic manager? Well, behavior 1, their energy fills the room and not in a good way. You've seen it. We walk into a meeting and immediately feel that shift in the atmosphere. People sit up straighter, people stop breathing, and start to mentally editing every word they say before they speak. That is not leadership. That is intimidation disguised as authority. Behavior 2, they weaponize inconsistency. You never know which version you're gonna get. Monday, we're cool. Wednesday, alpha blood. Friday, silent treatment. Your team shouldn't need a weather report just to survive the workday. Behavior number 3, they love, and I mean absolutely love, chaos, because chaos keeps them in control. If the team is confused, stressed, or scrambling around, that's exactly how they like it, because confusion makes people compliant. Behavior 4, they create villains. And usually the villain is you. They never ask what happened, they immediately jump straight into accusation. It's not about problem solving, it's about finger pointing. You could save the company from a burning building and they will still ask you why you didn't save it faster. Behavior number 5, drama becomes the team's personality. And you know the worst part? Their dysfunction is contagious. Before you know it, the team is venting in the break room, group chatting during meetings, and bonding over shared trauma. And here's the uncomfortable truth. When you let a toxic manager consume your energy, you start becoming toxic too. Not because you're a bad person, but because you're surrounded by. Now let's talk about empowerment, because you are not powerless here. Tip number 1, do not fall into the toxic trap. Do not, and I repeat, do not let their behavior dictate your behavior. Stay grounded. Stay professional. Don't join in the break room gossip Olympics. If you absorb enough of someone else's poison, eventually you'll start drinking it too. Number 2, get everything in writing. And let's keep this in balance. You're not preparing for litigation, unless you actually are preparing for litigation. But toxic managers love confusion because it gives them room to twist every story later. Let's remove the wiggle room. Following up to confirm direction, circling back up for clarity, capturing next steps so to make sure that we're aligned. Documentation is your armor and your receipts. Tip number 3, keep your brand intact. At some point, you have to decide, are you going to let someone else's dysfunction pull you out of your character, or are you going to protect the reputation you spent years building? Remember, you don't have to match their energy to rise above it. Toxicity wins whenever you let it change who you are. Stay focused, stay intentional, and stay in control of your narrative. All right then, well that's Shitty Bosses part 2, and trust me, part 3, we are talking about the leaders who throw their employees under the bus. So until then, remember that your job is meant to support your life is not meant to support your job. Until next time, my friends.